Hi everyone, welcome to the class. This is Mohan Raj, your trainer, and you're watching Genesis training videos. Today we have third video in equations and one of the interesting topic inequalities, and you can see it is written as one. That means there is one more video on inequalities. As we have variety of questions in this, I'm just covering in two different videos. So let's see how it is interesting and what type of questions we get and how to solve them one by one. Let's go to the next slide and see the example and the instructions given here. In each of the following questions, two equations 1 and 2 are given. You have to solve both the equations and give your answer. If x is greater than y, answer is 1. If x is less than y, that means we are going to solve for x and y. Okay, if x is less than y, we go for option 2. If x is greater than or equal to y, then option 3. X is less than or equal to y, option 4. If x is equal to y or there is no relationship we cannot establish, then also we go for option 5. Let's see what is it with an example. So let's solve this question. So we have to first find out value of x and y, right? So it is 8x plus y is equal to 10, and we have 4x plus 2y equal to 13. So what I am going to do is I am going to eliminate y by multiplying this equation by 2 and subtracting. So what I get is, subtracting this entire equation, 16 minus 4 is 12x, y will be cancelled completely, and 20 minus 13. So x is equal to 7 by 12. Okay, so let's substitute in the first equation 8x, which is 7 by 12, plus y is equal to 10. So we can cancel this. 4 2s are 4 3s are. So we end up with 14 by 3 minus 10 is equal to minus y. So 14 minus 13 by 3 equal to minus y. So when I solve this, I get y is equal to it's 30 by 3, sorry, so it's going to be plus 16 by 3. Now my question is, x is greater or y is greater? You can easily clearly understand x is a proper fraction, y is an improper fraction, and both are positive. So obviously proper fraction is less than improper fraction, x is less than y. Let's look at the option now. The option is, if x is less than y, we have an option, that is option 2. So the answer for this question is going to be option 2. So hope you understood this. Let's go to the next question then. So here the degree of x and y, you can see it's multiplied, but you don't have to worry much until you solve it. You will not get to know. Let's see, when I multiply x into y, we get xy, plus I get 3y, plus I get 2x plus 6 equal to 12. When I simplify, I get 2x plus 3y plus xy equal to 6. Let's keep it as one equation. And the second equation, what I'm going to see here is, it's already given us in this format only. I'm going to write it as 4x plus 5y. Even though there is xy factor, I thought this cannot be solved, but when I observe carefully, I can understand this. When I try to solve for x, even xy will get cancelled. I just have to multiply this by 2 and subtract this equation from that. So when I do that, 2x into 2 is 4x, 4x cancels, and 2x by 2x cancels. We end up with 2 3s are 6y minus 5y is equal to 12 minus 11. So it became very simple, y is equal to 1. So now we can substitute in any of the equation. I'll go for the first equation. Y is equal to 1 means x into 1 plus 3 into y is 3 plus 2x is equal to 6. Alright, so what we get is 3x equal to 3. So x is also equal to 1. So when x and y both are equal, we have the option 5. So that is the answer for that question. Let's see next question. Even though this again looks like a higher degree equation, are we going to find the value of x and y? Let's see. We just have to cross multiply them. So we get 3xy minus 2y plus 48x, 16 3s are minus 32 is equal to 3xy. I can see 3xy getting cancelled, plus 6y. So 3xy cancels. So that's the problem we had. So that is clear now. So I have 48x minus 8y it's equal to 32. So I think I can divide by 8 to make it simple. It is 6x minus y is equal to 4. Let's keep it as one equation. So now let's solve the second equation. When I solve this, I get xy plus 2y plus 10x plus 20, which is equal to xy plus 4x plus 5y plus 20. What I can see is 20 also gets cancelled. So xy gets cancelled. I'm going to bring it on the right left side. So it's going to be 4x, 10x minus 4x is 6x, yes, and 2y minus, this will become minus 3y, that is equal to 0. So when I solve this, I just have to add them or subtract them. When I subtract them, I get 2y is equal to 4. So y is equal to 2. So if y is equal to 2, I can substitute in any of the easy equation. I'll go for the first equation only. So 3x minus 2 by 2 is equal to 3x plus 6 divided by 16 plus 2 is 18. So 2 ones are 2 nines are. So I gave for 27x minus 18 equal to 3x plus 6. So what I get is 24x equal to 18 plus 6 is again 24. So what I get is x is equal to 1. So now here in this question, x is less than y. So if x is less than y, my answer is option 2. Okay, so let's see next question now. It's a linear equation. So let us rearrange them. 5x minus 7y is equal to 21 and 11x plus 4y is equal to minus 109. So you know what to do. So I'm going to multiply this by 4 and this by 7, and I'm going to add them because they have an opposite sign. So y will cancel. So what I get is 20x plus, we are adding now, 77x is equal to 21 into 4 is 84 plus, it's minus now, 735, right? So what I can do here is I can write it as 97x equal to, 7 is common, I'm going to take it outside. So 21 minus 109, it will be easy for us. So so 97, again I cannot simplify that, let's keep it as 97x only. So this is 7 into 1 minus 109 plus 21. So we have to remove this 21 from 101. So what we get here is 9 minus 1 is 8 and 8. So this is the value, but it is a minus value. So x is equal to minus 7 into 88 by 97. So this cannot be further simplified. Let's keep it as it is. So when we substitute back in this, if it is minus, what happens? Let's see. 5 minus 7 into 88 divided by 97 minus 21 equal to, we get 7y. Again I can cancel out 7. 7 ones are 7 3s are, this 7 is cancelled. So what I get here is minus 5 into 88 by 97 minus 3. So that is equal to y. So even though it's a complicated number, we can just find the value of it and keep it. So it is minus 440 minus 97 into 3, whatever it is, let's keep it, divided by 97. So now we have same denominator for both of them, but what I see here is, this is, if you want to multiply this, we can even check the multiplication of this. So before that, let me find the value of this. This is minus 440 minus 3 into 90 is 270. 270, yeah, so 270 plus 21, which is going to be 291 by 97. So I can add them again. 600, 731, this is 731 by 7, which is minus, y value is this, whereas x value will be 560 plus 56, it will give you 616 by 97, same denominator, and we compare the numerator only. I can see minus 731 is less than minus 616, so x is greater than y. So that is option 1 for us. Let's see the next question. Now we have a quadratic equation. So all of us know how to solve a quadratic equation, but let me give you the shortcut. First actual method we'll see. X square plus 3x minus 28 equal to 0. Now I need to split this 28 minus 28 into two numbers, which will give you sum as 3. So which is nothing but plus 7 minus 4. So when I split this, I get x plus 7 x square plus 7x minus 4x minus 28 equal to 0. So when I solve this further, I get x plus 7 minus 4 into x plus 7. So I get x minus 4 equal to 0 here, x plus 7 equal to 0. So finally I get x is equal to plus 4 and minus 7, two answers. So can we get that answer directly from the factors itself? So, and you should be very careful, the coefficient of x is also matters here. Your coefficient of x is 1. So what I do is, these are the factors, I can tell the roots here itself, change the sign, minus 7 plus 4. Why I need this shortcut? Because I need to find another equation as well and then compare. It will take more time, and divide by the coefficient of x. Here it is 1, so no problem. So x value is x1, we have two values now, x1 is minus 7, x2 is plus 4. Let's keep it as it is. Similarly now y, I'm going to directly go for the shortcut now. Plus 63 is there. I can split 63 as 9 sevens are. These are the factors. Y factors it is. So the roots will be minus 9 and minus 7. So I can say y1 is minus 7 and y2 is minus 9. Now we have the ambiguity. One case x is equal to y. So I can say x is equal to y in one case. Another case minus 7 is greater than minus 9. So x is greater than y. And another case plus 4 is greater than minus 7. And in the last case again plus 4 is greater than minus 9. So what I get is x is greater than or equal to 9. So in one case it is equal to, and all the other case it is greater than. So x is greater than or equal to y, which is actually option 3 for us. Right? So that is the answer. This is how we solve the questions. So this is a shortcut I'm going to use. So you'll understand better with the next example. What is this? So x is equal to cube root of 2744. So when they already give cube root, there is a positive sign here. So that means x cube root of x is actually going to be plus 14. Whereas y square is equal to 841. When we have to take the square root, we need to take the possible two signs. Square root of plus or minus 841. So which is actually, it's a square root of 29. So now what I can say is 14 is less than 29. Same 14 is more than minus 29. So x is less than y and x is also greater than y. So in this case I cannot definitely say what is a relation. That's why data relationship cannot be established. So answer is going to be option 5. So this is how we use option 5 for this kind of question. Let's go to one last question again. That is again another quadratic equation. 8x square plus 49x plus 45 equal to 0. Now I am going to prime factorize it 45 and 8 into two numbers whose sum is going to give you 49. So what I am going to see this as 3 square into 5 into 2 cube, and then let's see the combinations, which one will give you 49. Now you see 8 5s are 40 and then 9. So I got it already, and both are positive. The sum is also positive, product is also positive. So the factors which I am expecting is plus 9 and 40. So what are the roots then? According to my rule, it is minus 9 by 8 and minus 40 by 8. So I can say x1 is minus 5, x2 is minus 9 by 8 is actually 1.125. You can keep it as it is if you want. Let's see. Next one, similar to this. 6y square minus y minus 7 equal to 0, and I can see the factors here itself, minus 7 and plus 1 plus 6, that itself is the factors. So what are the roots? Roots are going to be plus 7 by 6 and minus 1. So I can see y1 as minus 1 and y2 as it's a plus sign, right? So it's plus 1.1666. So my question is now how to compare. X is less than y here, and same x is less than y, and minus this x is less than y, this x is again less than y. So in all the case x is less than y. So this is going to give you the option 2 as an answer. 4 cases I compared, and in all the cases x is less than y, so answer is going to be option 2. So coming to the last question in this, which is similar to quadratic equation, but here instead of x square we have x, and in the place of x we have root x. So when we are solving, the answer we are getting it for root x, we have to get back to x then. Let's see. 63x minus 94 root x plus 35 equal to 0. So I just have to compare them. So 35 and then 63, I have 2 times 7, 7 square into 3 square into 5. Now when I combine, I just want to get 94 and minus, both will be negative factors. So I can say 7 square and 45. See how easily I get it. It's only because of the prime factorization. What are the roots then? Roots are 49 by 63 and then plus 45 by 63, which is actually root x. To be frank, it is root x. So root x can be plus 7 by 9 and then plus 9 5s are 9 7s are. So what is x then? X1 can be 49 by 81, x2 will be 25 by 49. Similarly, I need to compare now y. So what I am going to do for y is 32 and 21. I need to get 52 as a sum. So I am going to write it as 2 power 5 into 3 into 7. So if I want to get 52, so I am just going to take 32 and 21. So 32 plus 21 is actually 53. So it's not working. So let me take another way. 7 into 4 I'll take. 7 into 2 power 4. Let's see. And then 3 into 2 power 3. What we get is 28 and then 24. It's not a pre-planned one. This is coming just like by combinations I'm trying. So these are factors. So what are the roots then? Minus 28 minus 24, which are root x. So what is root y? So what is y then? Divide by, we have to divide by 32 as well, right? So divide by 32 because the coefficient of that is 32. So when we get root y as minus 7 by 8, and then we have minus 3 by 4. So actual y1 will be 49 by 64, and then y2 will be 9 by 16. So now what I should do is I need to compare. So comparing these two are easy. X1 is less than y1, same denominator, same numerator, denominator is bigger for that. Similarly, I can compare 25 by 49 is almost very near to 0.5, right? So this is around 0.6. So this is 9 by 16. 9 by 16 is actually, if you want to check, it's going to be 16.5, and again 1 by 16 is there. So 1 by 16 is going to give you 0.0625 approximately. So now I just have this problem 49 by 64. So 49 by 64 can be almost written as 16 fours are, so 6 by 16, around 6 by 16. So around 6 by 16 is going to be how much? 16 3 is a 0.3 something. So what I can see here is 0.6 is more than 0.3, whereas same 0.5 is less than this. So I can say 0.5 is more than this. So in all the cases this is almost very much 0.5. So I can say x is greater than this one is actually lesser and this one is greater, so I can see the answer as, so or we can go for a comparison. So when you compare, you'll get the answer x is less than y in one case, x is greater than y in another case. So the answer is going to be option 5, cannot be determined. So we can even compare them by cross multiplying. Even though it's a tedious process, we can do that to get the answer. Okay, so that is the end of this video. So I have one more video similar to this, equalities, inequalities part 2, where I will be discussing higher degrees as well. Okay, so let us connect back in that video. Till that, you can practice more questions. Thank you.